But this video is called How I Conquered Social Anxiety as an Introvert. And I guess I can like throw some of the examples from yesterday out too.
She's on the phone. She's gonna reject me. No, that's bull. Say you look very cute today.
Thank you so much.
I love you. I love your smile too.
Thank you. I always meeting you.
Take care. We'll talk.
Let's
We'll talk. Okay, bye bye. Damn, I can't say anything to them. That's a whole family. That would be weird. No, that's bull. Morning, guys. On vacation?
Yeah.
Welcome to Miami.
Hey guys, was delayed. We missed our connection. We're heading to Peru.
Enjoy the sun while you got it. Okay. Have a good.
Y'all ain't even American. They ain't even American. They from across the pond.
Welcome to the dojo, baby, man. Have no fear. TyKwonDoe is shit, man.
Here,
Dojo to the moon, to Saturn, and we leaving the solar system. Limits when you know we exist. You dig 400K pack on the way. I've been reading this really good book, right? Called The Mountain Is You.
Oh, I hate
So
that
number
book.
one, I want to
I freaking hate that book, bro. I hate that book, bro. I'm
talk
sorry.
about the book makes a distinction between invasive versus intuitive thoughts. Invasive thoughts and intuitive thoughts. And oftentimes they can come up to us in the moment, right? In the spur of the moment. How do we seize the moment when we have such invasive thoughts? He gave an example of this in his approach. Oh, she's not going to talk to me. She's on the phone. Oh, I don't know this family. I shouldn't speak to them. Oh, she's going to reject me. I'm not her type. I'm not tall enough. I'm not handsome enough. These are invasive thoughts. The book, The Mountain Is You, makes a distinction between invasive and intuitive thoughts. How invasive thoughts come with a sort of a pressure, a chaos, a panic, versus intuitive thoughts are very calming. They give us a calmness. Another trademark of intuitive thoughts is that they help you understand yourself. So if you're feeling something, if you're thinking something, they help you listen to yourself and channel, align yourself with what's going on with you and getting yourself right.
Okay.
An invasive thought would assume what another person is thinking, and you would then use that to try to convince yourself not to do something. For
Oh, go ahead.
example, trying to assume that you can think what that woman or that stranger is going to say to you or how they're going to feel about you is way beyond your pay grade as a regular NPC.
I'm not an NPC, first of all. I'm a main character type shit. But that's a real one for real. Like yesterday, I don't know why. I was like, you know what? Let me just go to the mall. I mean, I'm passing by. I might as well just stop at the mall. Bro, I thought it would be like 5 minutes. Bro, it was a whole hour. It was over an hour I was at the mall. I was almost there for an hour and a half. And bro, I said, you know what? I'm gonna try to get like 5 good pictures. I'm gonna try to get like a bunch of women to give me like 5 good pictures. I'm not gonna lie. When I was done with what I was doing, I had over 100 pictures of myself. I never thought they would take that many pictures of me. But yeah, they did. And I realized that like all you have to do is literally just say, excuse me. And just that's it. Literally, once you do that, everything else just locks in. Even if you mess up, make mistakes, say you don't know what you're doing, like it works. It typically works. Like every single one I walked up to, there was like one, I guess she didn't understand because like, I don't know, but like she was like, oh no, thank you. I'm like, okay, thank you. Okay. But like majority of them, I think like 90% of them, well, it was over 90%. Like they all were like down. I even had one joint. Well, no, I had a few joints. They were actually like getting down, getting them angles. I was like, okay. Yeah, I deleted all those pictures. I'm not gonna lie to you. Let me see if I have any. I kept like 3. Damn, I deleted a lot. Yeah, but it was really fun. I got a number off for that one. No, it was more than one. No, that was cool. I'll talk about it later.
You don't have that in your paper. You cannot read minds. None of
Yeah,
us
you
are
can't read
Charles
minds.
Xavier.
Like you
None
just
of
have
us are
fun with
X-Men.
it.
No, we don't have those powers, gang. I can't read your mind. You can't read my mind. You'll never know what I'm thinking or what the reaction you're gonna get from doing what you're doing.
That's true.
Even if it's
That's
a very
true.
predictable situation,
Yeah.
you still have to get used to surrendering to your ignorance. I don't know what she's gonna say. I don't know what's gonna happen. All I know is I feel like I want her. I feel like I'm attracted to her. I feel like I want to say something.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna lie. Like it used to be a problem for me. Like I feel like I had to like warm up to it. Like I had to like warm up and now I was good. But if you see a woman and you want to talk to her, literally just go up to her and just like get her attention and like just start talking. I'm not gonna lie. Like get used to doing that and you'll be so good at it. You be catching them off guard when you get their number. You be like, oh yeah, let me get your number real quick. I gotta go. And it like I don't know why, but every time I did that yesterday, they were like, oh, and then they just okay. And I was like, how is it that easy? And someone said, I'll give you my Instagram. I'm like, I don't do Instagram. And one of them caught my BS. She was like, oh, okay. And then she was putting her number and she's like, wait a minute. If you don't do Instagram, why were we taking pictures for Instagram for you? I was like, it was so funny. But she didn't care. She still put her number and then put her name and her contact in. So it was all good. I was good. I saved it. But that it's not that difficult. You just have fun with it. Not gonna lie, I troll most of the time. Like when I walked into the store, I don't know why I look like a regional manager. So like I was saying, yeah, I work here, and she's like, really? I was like, nah, I don't work here. And then a lady actually thought I worked there. Like she walked in, and I was like, hey, man, do you need help with anything? And she was telling me a story about how she wants to buy this, and I'm like, oh, okay. And I was walking to the register. And the girl said, I got it. And she was laughing at me, but I got her number, so
that's
it was
an
cool.
example versus intuition versus invasiveness. Invasiveness is outer. Intuition
like, you just gotta have fun with it, bro. Just have fun.
Another trademark is intuitive thoughts are solving problems. Invasive thoughts are for creating problems.
That's true.
So an invasive thought that also aligns with, like I said, that panic, that pressure, that chaos, that jumping into another person's mind and making assumptions and thinking you can figure the whole thing out in your head. It also comes with this idea of creating problems, using effort and energy and your focus and your attention span to make a situation seem much more worse than it is. So all of this shit comes in together like a three-headed snake or like the big bad wolf, and it all makes sense. Meanwhile, when you encourage that intuitive thought, it creates solutions. So rather than him allowing himself to stop himself through a barrier or some sort of excuse he was going to make, he said, no, it's simple. It's right in front of me. Let me just say hi to her. It's as simple as saying hello. He was creating a solution or looking for a solution rather than putting the spotlight on more problems or more excuses. And this is something you can willingly practice and willingly train yourself to get better at. In a sense, you'll become a lot more decisive, but I'm almost spoiling my third talking point by talking about decisiveness, so I don't want to really get there.
I spoil everything.
So number one was just about
care.
that invasiveness versus intuitiveness.
He's trying to follow
want me to do more
storyline.
like book videos, because I had done book series in the past. I've did my top 3 laws and the 48 laws of power. That video,
top 3?
The title should be like somewhere
I
right
didn't even
here.
know.
I've done the art of seduction, just books that the community has requested. They've done fairly well. I'm gonna be honest. That book series, a couple of videos had 100K, 90,000. So if y'all want more book content where I can go in depth on that Mountain is You book, by all means, I read a lot.
Don't.
Some of my library over there, you can see.
Yeah, I don't know why I don't like that book. I think it's because all the people that were talking about it, like, they did not make good points at all. So I think that's why I never liked the book itself. But the book might not even be bad. I might just be.
Those books on the bottom half of my screen.
But everybody I heard talk about it was like
videos,
their points that they were trying to make on the book. I was like, that's so trash.
The energy of charisma.
Mm.
So if you see that intro clip where the guy is approaching these people and he has this joyful spirit and he's like, oh, hey, what's going on with the family? We can't even see his face, but I can predict his facial expressions.
You can
just
predict
off of
it.
his
You can feel
delivery and his assertiveness in the situation. I can tell he's probably smiling. Hey, how you going? Why's the family and stuff? Like, he's probably making faces similar to mine to where he's in the moment of enjoying what he's doing. And a big part of this is important because when you deal with rejection, when you deal with people with these stuck up, nasty ass attitudes that make you want to say, man, who the fuck is you? Listen, I'm from Philly. So I totally wholeheartedly know on getting a bad reaction or a negative reaction from trying to be kind or trying to be friendly or being nice. We call that shit you dicking, you being Joe.
I ain't gonna lie, that happened yesterday too, bro. Like, there was these girls, like, tell me what y'all would do. I see like 17 cold bottles in front of a vending machine, and they were crouched down doing something. I'm like, what the world are they doing? Let me go walk up to them and ask them what they're doing. I was like, hey, what are y'all doing over here? And one of the girls, she was like, I don't think she did it on purpose, but like, she just came off like unappealing. I did not want to talk to her, bro. She was so like, I don't know. It was just something about her. I said, nah, I'm good off that. I said, nah, I'm good. I walked off, and literally 5 minutes after that, I slid on something. So I was happy about that. Hey, what they call it? LOA? I don't know. But hey, it was bad, then it was really good. It's just like how. Let me just.
You feel me? Like, that's how we talk.
Let's pretend that never happened.
When I started to travel outside of my city, when I started to go out of the country and in different cities in general, especially down south, and you realize people are fucking happy, bro. Like, on some real shit. Like, the simplest way I can say it, people are happy.
Yeah.
There are people who are enjoying being outside, aren't just having some natural. I mean, somebody can have a mean mug and not be mean. But the point
Yeah.
I'm making it is there is an
Yeah.
energy of charisma. It's trademarked by happiness and joy. Are you enjoying just simply saying good morning? Can you give a compliment to a woman with no end goal, no intention? Hey, you
Exactly.
look pretty today. Enjoy yourself.
That's true. You gotta literally most of the girls I talked to yesterday. I literally just got them to do what I needed them to do, and I just left them. I said, "Hey, see you later." Literally, that was most of them. It was always so random, but yeah, most of them it was like that. But literally just have fun with it. Just it's like a game, really. You just enjoy life, and if you enjoy life, you'll get what you need. It's that simple.
You know, be safe out here. You know, whatever. Some simple ass shit
Yeah.
that just encourages this joyful spirit of yourself and just the overall happiness of your well-being. Now, mind you, other than just talking to NPCs and pressing square and pressing eat and interact and all that, a lot of this can be into your habits. Going
Yeah.
to the gym does a lot for your energy and your joy and your happiness.
Now there's a video I was gonna like put on the watch list, like to watch this stream, but then I thought about it and I'm like, that would be a wild video for me to have. Even though I have a lot of wild videos on the channel, I'm not gonna lie. But just that video in particular, I'm like that wouldn't that'd be odd for someone to just come and stream and see that.
Makes you think straighter. It makes you you're more, your vibration is just much higher. You're more enthusiastic. You're more lighter. You're sharper when you go into the gym. Eating
Not
better
sharper.
also has to do with your energy levels.
Oh, eating
Think about what
better.
you're getting from your food and what you're eating, and then you go into the gym. All these things combine and they stack up. Also, another thing about the energy of charisma is that it's trademarked to me or connected by thinking big and open. And again, this is another thing you want to practice daily. See, if the first one, you want to practice listening to that intuitive thoughts and you know, by reminding yourself the difference between the two. Intuitive versus invasive, intrusive, like I said in the beginning. With this thinking big and open, you want to start learning to catch yourself when you make limitations or self-impose limitations. You know, you put boundaries on yourself. You tell yourself you can't do something. You tell yourself why something won't work. See, the difference is, instead of telling myself something won't work, I'll figure out why I think it won't work and deal with those excuses. See, I'm at least going towards action. I'm not being stunted and stopped at my excuses, but I'm using them as doorways or opportunities.
I think I had a problem with that. I still have a problem with that. You see, like a lot of the time, I would make up an excuse to why I won't do something. Like I'll be like, let's say I'm trying to talk to a girl. I'm like, I don't have time, or I can't do it right now because I'm doing something. I'm like, that don't even make sense. Like, bro, let's think about that. You don't have time to talk to a girl, bro. What else are you? You're literally just walking around, bro. You have time, bro. What's 2 minutes of your time, bro? You're not gonna miss those 2 minutes, and it's gonna be worth it. But it's like I'd always find an excuse to not do something. Like if I see something I would like to do, I'd always find an excuse to not do it. And I think that a lot of the time you literally have to stop thinking about it, or just say stop being a bitch and just do it. That's literally what you have to do. Or you just like say, you know what, I'll go ahead and do it. Just say I will, and you actually do it. Just jump into it. Don't even have a plan in mind, just jump into it. I think that makes it a lot easier. You just like simplify it. Because if you start thinking about how you should do it, why you should do it, you're just gonna overwhelm yourself. Literally, just do it. Just start the thing you're trying to do, and most likely you'll start. You know, you'll complete it, or you'll be further along than you were when you were overthinking it. That's what I say you should do, and it does work like that. It really does.
That's a huge part of thinking big and open, is to say, okay, what's missing? Maybe I'm right. Maybe I can't do that right now. Maybe that's not possible. But what's missing? Do I need to talk to a person, do more research? Do I need to become more experienced? Do I need to raise money? Do I need to change locations? You know, think about the excuses that you're making, and be very direct with them. Be very direct with them, and that'll encourage you to think big and more openly. And as you
When it comes to people, you don't need to do all that. It's really not that deep. But like with your financial stuff, you can do that. But like, don't try to misconstrue how you think about finances, how you think about your status as an individual, like your social, like your what's the word? I guess financial status works, because you have to think about it differently than how you think about talking to people. That's not necessarily the point, but he's getting a little off topic. It's okay. I do the same thing.
Progress in your life. Guess what? It'll make you more happy and more joyful with your life. You'll just enjoy being alive. Actually, you'll realize that you trust this, and you put in something, and something comes out, and that makes you.
I'm not gonna lie. The stream is lagging. I could tell it's lagging. This is being recorded, so it's all good. Let me see if it'll get right. I might have to end stream. Yeah, I'll end stream and then start it back after this video.
Hugely happy and joyful person to live with, to be around, and to talk to, and that shows and carries in your conversations. Now, mind you, the third one, and this might be my favorite talking point of this video, and this is the idea of what's called the first thought. This was something also mentioned in the book, The Mountain Is You, but it's a concept that I've been reminded of in many different books I've read. The Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, which is my favorite book of all time that I recommended to y'all. It sounds like it's about money, but it's really about psychology and how it translates to your money and abundance. Whole different topic, right? But this idea of the first thought. In my earliest videos, when I just used to tell guys about approaching women in confidence and, you know, how to do it and stuff like that, I would always say use the blackout method. And to me, the blackout method was just about not allowing those second guessing thoughts that take you away from action get in your way. So I just say, you know what, you see, you want to just black out, just go do it. Don't even think.
That's exactly what you gotta do, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Literally, you see him, you lock in, you just start talking. That's it.
Right. Don't even allow that whole tsunami or wave of thoughts to come in your mind and disrupt you or distract you or take you off your course. Just black out. Literally, stop looking for a script. Go blank, black out, and just do it. That was my idea, right?
That is
it. But this
it.
book, The Mountain Is You, talks about this idea of the first thought. And it more so has to do with the first point I mentioned, which was intuition versus an invading thought. Let me grab this book real quick. I'm going to read, this is the book, by the way. That's what it looks like. Author Brianna West. I'm going to read an exact paragraph, little mini paragraph from this book to go exactly what I mean about this first thought, why it's so important, why it'll help you build confidence, why it'll change how quickly you interact, how good you can seize the moment, and how much you interact with all of your life, and why second guessing is bad, and why confidence comes from consistency. It's all in the first thought. Let's get to it. First and foremost, understand that your instinct can serve you immensely in the present moment. Your first reaction to something is very often the wisest reaction because your body is using all of the subconscious information you have logged away to inform you about something before your brain has an opportunity to second guess. You can use this to your advantage by staying in the moment and asking yourself what is true right here and right now. What is true when you are with another person, activity, or behavior?
You see some fine stuff walking in front of you, you say, I'm a slide. I got to slide. There's no way I got to slide. And literally you just go and slide as soon as you say that. You say, I got to slide. You slide. Or you say, that's something, I won't talk to that girl. You go talk to that girl. Don't even let yourself say anything. You can literally, in the process of it, your brain might start trying to say, oh, so this might happen. You might say, I don't care. I'm just going to talk to her. And most of the time, it goes well. Even if it's 1, 2, 4, 10, I don't care. If it's a group of girls, it's fine. I'm not going to lie. The group of girls works better. Because, like, if one girl's feeling you really, and you cool, and you chill with all of them, like, it just makes sliding that much easier. Like, I'm not going to lie. Like, one of the examples from yesterday, I slid on one. I complimented her nails. And the funny thing is, the girl that was with her was her sister-in-law, but she did her nails. So, like, I got 2 for 1, but she was married, so I didn't slide on her. But I slid on the sister-in-law, the girl I talked about her nails. Like, I slid on her, and it was simple. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I gotta talk to her though, low key. Like, I did not talk to those girls yet. I need to, but it's not that hard. You just gotta do what the first instinct says. Even if it doesn't go well, it'll eventually pan out. It's, what is it? LOA? Not LOA. I forgot what it's called.
What is the deep
I don't really care.
instinct that you get when you're presently engaging with someone? I can go on and on and on and on and on, right? But this idea of this first thought, putting yourself on the line where you have to ask yourself, do I trust myself or not? Do I believe in myself or not? Do I got it or not?
Don't ask yourself that if you're trying to interact with females or try to, like, have a social interaction. Don't say, do you have it or not? Because most likely, if you're not good at it, you're going to say you don't have it. Just do it. It's not difficult. Just do it. You make it more difficult than it needs to be. Just do it. You'll see what works. You'll see what doesn't. Just do it. You'll get it right eventually.
Stop
Trust
being
me.
in between with it. How you do anything is how you do everything. Don't even allow yourself to tolerate creating opportunity for bullshit like that. So it really is a good practice I've been on to always, as soon as I started to highlight and realize how important that first thought was, even I myself didn't realize how important it was and the domino effect it has on me as a person. But as I started to realize how important this was, I've made it a daily and consistent thing to recognize my first thought and give it strength and give it power and encouragement from myself, from my inner self, and follow through with it. It could be simple little things. I'm gonna give y'all a bunch of examples. Let's say right now while I'm recording this video, a thought in the back of my head says, don't forget to take out the trash can in the bathroom, or take out the trash and put it to the curb, right? So the trash guys can come get it. I know that if I don't put that in my notes or a reminder, I'm gonna forget to do that shit randomly. Or I'm gonna have to hope I remember it later. But my first thought already told me to put it down in my notes. So the quickest and the best thing I can do for myself is just to write it down. First thought could be running in the store, see a girl, she looks attracted to me. Say hi to her.
I was about to
Introduce
skip
yourself.
it,
That's
but
what my
you
first
said.
thought says. See, it's the second, the third, and the fourth thought that goes, you can't get her, she's out of your league, she might have a boyfriend.
Yeah, that she might have a boyfriend bullshit if you get me, bro. I say if she's out, she's liable to get slid on, bro. If she's out, she's liable to get slid on, bro. I don't give a crap. Unless she tells me explicitly she does, or she's in the committed relationship, I'd be like, okay, that's fair. I ain't trying to slide. But if I see her, she's liable to get slid on. I don't care. And I need to actually like start implementing this more, because there's a lot of females I could slide on that I don't be sliding on, but at the same time there's a lot of females I didn't have to slide on that I slid on. Like just having a small conversation. If she chill with you, she chill with you, you slide. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why every single time I talk to a girl, I get their number, they always seem like it's so random when I do it. Maybe it's because I like say it with such confidence, like I already know she's gonna give me her phone number, but like maybe that's why. But literally every single time, I think it's literally for the past like month I've been getting numbers, is they've always been oh, and then they just give me their phone number. It's always so funny. I don't know why girls be acting like they don't remember their phone numbers though. Like, how you know your Instagram, but you forgot you're barely remembering your phone number? Because they be looking at it, they be like, no, I gotta. Okay, yeah, okay. I'm like, how you gotta? I'm like, you know what? It's not even that deep.
Word, that's weird. It's never that first
But
thought
I do be
never
forgetting my
comes
phone
in
number
with that
too.
much bullshit. It never does. It's very simple. It's very simple and direct. Other example, what was your first thought in your outfit? What you wanted to do with your hair? What you wanted to say?
Say what?
And it's not necessarily about living impulsively. You know, where first thought says do this, I just jump on it like I'm just constantly impulsive. But it's being aware and recognizing that, you know, that thought is coming from a place that is unfiltered, a place that is genuine, a place that I feel makes me authentic when I stand on it. You know, that's
true.
what I'm thinking, that's what I'm feeling, and it is what it is. Now, man, this with a quote I thought I heard of from Thinking of the X-Men, Charles Xavier, which I mentioned earlier. He said, I'd rather ask for forgiveness than permission. Stop asking for permission. Stop living your life in a way where you're looking to be validated or approved of.
Validated.
Or deemed worthy. You
Yeah.
have to deem your own actions worthy. You have to recognize and respect your own willpower, your own intensity, your own being. If you don't create the space for it, who will? Let
That's
the world
true.
figure out where it wants to put you and while you stand up and be who you are, man. I love y'all.
And yeah, just have confidence. Like, let your ego take over, bro. Like, be so confident in your interactions that you like talk like you belong there. Talk like you need to do something. Like, it's a necessity. Like, it has to be done. Like, you have the audacity to want to do what you have to do. Whether that's talking to an attractive girl, getting her number, whether that's taking the steps to ask for things that you need in life, like a raise at your job or a new position at your job or something like that. Just act like you have the audacity to, and you'll figure it out. You always will. Oh my gosh, that thing scared the nut out of me. I was like, what the world is that?